Okay, guys. Big news for those of us who are patiently or not so patiently waiting for Lando. Now, I've enjoyed the character since Solo, a Star Wars story, but then again, I actually liked Solo as well. I liked Han, so maybe I'm weird, but well, no, I know I'm weird, but I'm talking about in this case. But anyway, now we have news that Lando is no longer going to be a series on Disney Plus, but it's going to be a movie. Now, considering Star Wars has this horrible reputation of saying movie, 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 and then crickets, this concerns me greatly, especially since Lando's already been having issues. It used to be that the writer of the head honcho surrounding the series was supposed to be Justin Simeon. I hope I've said his name correctly. Who wrote Haunted Mansion, and he got the boot after saying that, oh yeah, I'm still with it, I just haven't heard anything. Well, then he heard that he was given the boot through Instagram. Because that's totally how you tell people that they're fired. Does Donald Trump work for Disney now? Anybody? Anyway. So, specifically Lucasfilm. So, things have been crazy with what's going on with that show, but I don't know, maybe because they just thought there was enough there, or because Bob Iger has this thing against TV shows. But for some reason, this is a movie now. Now, I haven't read the article yet. I just know that much. And I know that it was revealed by Stephen Glover, the brother of Danny Glover, who replaced Justin Simeon in the executive producer role. I think executive producer. I don't remember. Anyway, let's get to the article. Donald Glover's Lando Calrissian is not returning to a new Star Wars series, rather a theatrical feature film. Deadline has confirmed with insiders that the project is pivoting from a Disney Plus series to the big screen. The news was revealed today via the actor's brother and fellow Atlanta EP, Stephen Glover, who was working on the project with Donald Glover. News broke in July that the duo replaced Justin Simeon as the writers of Lando. So I pronounced his name correctly. Yay! I do feel bad for him, though. Because, like I said, he learned through Instagram that he was being replaced. But he's a good guy. He congratulated the Glover brothers for getting this gig. Even though I'm sure he was probably like, what the heck? I learned this way? Which I don't blame him. It's not even a show, the three-time Atlanta Emmy nominee revealed in an episode of Pablo Torre Finds Out podcast. The idea right now is to do a movie. Right now, because of the strike, it's like a game of telephone. Alright. Which is never a good thing, because anyone who's played telephone knows what the ending is. You start with one thing and you end up with something completely different. So who knows? It might change, but like I said, Lucasfilm has this history of not following through on their movies. And since, like I said, Bob Iger seems to have a very visceral hatred of TV, which is weird, I'm pretty sure it's going to stay as a movie. Whether it's going to actually make it to the big screen, though, is iffy. Donald Glover's younger take on the galaxy's notable gambler and double-crosser first appeared in Solo: A Star Wars Story, which I, as I said, I loved that movie. The 2018 movie bombed. I hear that the reason it bombed was basically because people didn't like the prequels, and so that got some of the flack from that vitriol. But anyway, with a global gross of $392.9 million, but the Pix release was preceded by news of its change in filmmakers, going from fan faves Phil Lord and Christopher Miller to Ron Howard. Which I don't think is a... Now, granted, it's probably a bummer that these fan favorites were, put to the side. But Ron Howard is a good filmmaker. It's not like they went with someone who sucks. But anyway, despite the pick misfiring, Donald Glover's Lando, played by Billy D. Williams in the first two Star Wars sequels, loved that too, and 2019's The Rise of Skywalker was a hit with fans. And I'm sure, unlike Carrie Fisher, Billy D. Williams was allowed to age. I'm pretty sure that nobody's had a problem with the fact that he's not young anymore. It was announced at a Disney Investor Day back in December 2020 that Lando would become a Disney Plus series. It was also recently announced that Disney Plus would be making less product for its pipeline, thus spacing out programming. The original character of Lando Calrissian was made famous by Billy D. Williams, let's just repeat ourselves, who first appeared as the character in the 1980 movie Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. Williams reprised the role in 1983's Return of the Jedi and 2019's Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, which, as you guys know, I do not go to the movies. So I rely on spoilers to decide whether I'm going to watch it at home. And when I saw what of a dumpster fire that movie was, yeah, haven't seen it. I have no plans to see it. Anyway, that is all I have on that. So anyway, that's the big news. Lando, as of now, is supposed to be a movie. Like I said, Lucasfilm has this horrible reputation of announcing a million film ideas that they have, and they have announced quite a few film ideas. And then, if we're lucky, one or two get made. So I'm happy that this is going to become a movie because of Bob Iger's hatred of TV. But at the same time, it worries me because of Lucasfilm and promising all these movies. So I'm not sure what to think about this. Hopefully it gets made. Hopefully they picked Lando because they thought it was good enough. Or maybe that's why... Well, no, they shouldn't have given Justin Simien the boot for that because he made Haunted Mansion, which I have not seen yet. I do want to see that. So unless they looked at that and thought, yeah, okay, no, I don't see why he got the boot for it just becoming a movie. Maybe they just didn't like what he did with his other projects, which, why did you hire them then? I don't know. I'm rambling now. So with that, I will see you guys in the next video.